Sir, Chintrapudi, sir. Sir, good evening, sir.
Sir, Bandidas sir, good evening.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir.
I will introduce first, sir. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr. Pandidas, the co-coordinator of this program. And today's eminent speaker we have is Dr. S. Rao Chindrapudi. He is the HOD of CSC department. Um, okay. Yeah, our resource person for today's first session is Dr. S. Rao Chintarapudi, HOD of CSC AML, uh, CMR Technical Campus, Hyderabad. He's a professor. Uh, Dr. S. Rao Chintarapudi, currently working as a professor and head of the department of CSC AML. He received BTech degree from JNTU Hyderabad, MTech degree from JNTU Kakinada, and PhD full-time in data mining from JNTU Kakinada. Um, his research areas are data mining, social network analysis, machine learning, deep learning, big data analytics, and high performance computing. Presently, he is guiding as a PhD scholar in the area of machine learning in e-commerce under JNTU Kakinada. He is having over 12 years of experience, teaching experience, and he published more than 17 publications in international index journals, conferences, and book chapters. He is a member of Board of Studies in JNTU Kakinada, etc. He received a grant of 32 lakhs from Department of Science and Technology as a principal investigator. He applied for 2 patents in the area of machine learning. Um, he has conducted several FDPs, workshops, and HTTPs in institutes like in MIT Manipal, SET Bhubaneswar, MIT Pune. He organized several guest lectures in artificial intelligence, deep learning. His teams selected for Smart India Hackathon Grand Final 3 consecutive years, that is 2018, 19, 20. He is a reviewer of for several prominent journals like IEEE Transactions on Knowledge and Data Engineering, Springer International Journal of Information Technology, Taylor and Francis Journal of Experimental and Theoretical Artificial Intelligence, and so on. He is a member of uh, several professional bodies like IEEE, ACM, CSI, IAENG, and so on. He completed several online certification courses provided by Coursera and Petal, such as mining massive data sets, social networks, introduction to machine learning, deep learning, fundamentals of deep learning for computer vision, and so on. He received topper certificate for the course Introduction to Machine Learning offered by NPTEL. He received Elite Academician Award from ACT, DST, and Texas Instruments. He qualified in several competitive exams like GATE, APSET, FET. He received Merit Award in his UG course for his academic excellence. So we have eminent professor with us. So I hope you will get more knowledge from our professor and his experience in this field. Sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Bandidas sir, for your introduction. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. I will share the screen. Is my screen visible?
Sir, it is visible, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So, good evening to all.
Very good
I am
evening, sir.
Dr. S. Rao Chitrapudi, Professor and HOD, Department of CMR Technical Campus. Today, my talk is on generative AI in healthcare with case study. So, we will see a case study in medical sector. First of all, we'll discuss about generative AI. So, here we need to know that where the actual area of generative AI. It is a subset of artificial intelligence. Generally, we know that it is a subset of artificial intelligence. So in artificial intelligence, we have a machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. Again, deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Again, generative AI is a subset of deep learning. So if you see this diagram, you may understand that where generative AI falls into. Okay, it falls into under deep learning. It is a subset of deep learning. Okay, so generative AI is that can create what actually generative AI will do. So it can create new things like images, artwork, music. So new things means how it will generate these new images, new artwork and music and all. Okay, it will not we don't explicitly program anything. That means if you want to get a some celebrity photo, so we don't copy paste the face for the another body. Okay, so we don't do any explicit programming for this, but the model will learn the attributes and properties of the particular image, and then it will generate accordingly. Okay, it exhibits creativity similar to human creativity. So why it is this much popular? Because it's exhibit creativity. Uh, Normally initially in AI in olden days, it will works on rule based systems. So if this rule passes, then you do this thing. Okay, if the rule fails, don't do this thing. Like that, some guided supervised uh, models are there in olden days. Now generation has been changed. So now we are adopting generative AI models where we have creativity. So models can do work by their own. Okay, so by learning from patterns of a lot of images, we are feed into the generative AI models. Okay, so now we'll see to a better for better understanding. We'll see an example regarding generative AI. Here, the problem statement is we need to draw. A model has to draw an animal that has the body of a lion and face of a cow and wings of a butterfly. So what property it should have? The body should have a should be replicated like lion, and face should be somewhat similar to cow, and it should have wings. Okay, such a wings like a butterfly. We need to draw an animal. It's like a artwork. So we need to draw an image. Okay. So input is that. So we need to give lot of pictures of lions. We need to give a lot of pictures of cows. We need to give a lot of pictures as input to the pictures of butterflies to the model. So then model, what it will do, it will can understand how we can recognize this image as a lion. What are the unique properties, unique features of lion? What are the unique features of cows? What are the unique features of butterflies? It will understand, the model will understand the process. What we will do in this process? It does not copy any existing image. So even though we are providing thousands of images, it does not copy any existing image. Okay, but it can detect the underlying patterns, and it can detect the features in each and every image. Instead, it uses it an understanding of what makes lion, what makes cow, what makes butterfly. You need to create something entirely new. If I give these inputs to the any generative AI model, I have experimented with some website called photo.com. Okay, you will get an image like this. If you see the image, so my objective is that I need to create a new animal which has the features of lion and cow and butterfly. So it is not a, if you see this one, these features, will resembles the lion, and these features from here to here resembles the cow. These wings, left and right, will resembles the butterfly features. Okay, so we have not feed these images to the our model, but our model, generative AI model, creatively thinks and creatively designs a new animal in this manner. Okay, this image is generated using photo.com, and this is a generative AI. This is called generative AI. Okay, normally we think that whatever images we give as an input to the model, it will mixes all the images and it produce a new image. Not like that. It will understand what is a lion. It understands what is a cow. It understands what is a butterfly. What are the unique features of those three species, and then how we can make a new animal by using these unique features. Okay, this is so a computer which has an imagination. So we are adding an imagination and creativity to the computer to draw pictures, tell stories, and even make up new games without anyone showing it how. Okay, we are not telling them how to do it. Okay, so we are adding a new feature called, for a computer, we are adding a new feature called imagination and creativity. That's it. We are adding imagination and creativity. By that, it generates new images. If you give a text, it will generate new text. It will tell stories, and it will create a new games also. Okay, this is the best example for generative AI. Now, if you see this, so where does Gen AI fits into AI hierarchy? So if you see the AI hierarchy, we already discussed that machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, and deep learning is a subset of machine learning, and generative AI is a subset of deep learning. That we already know. So broadly, what AI can do, it has the capability of machines to imitate intelligent human behavior. Just we are mimicking the human behavior. Okay, to mimic the human behavior, we need several algorithms. Okay, those are all machine learning algorithms. Those algorithms may be supervised learning algorithms, or unsupervised learning algorithms, or reinforcement learning algorithms. Here, supervised learning, somebody has to tell that this is a cat, this is a dog, like that. They have to supervise. Unsupervised learning means it is just like a clustering technique. And reinforcement learning is nothing but, okay, it's like a game. We move forward based on we moving forward based on the obstacles we got. We learn based on the environment. Okay, if we hit the object, we will get negative marks, and that means if you are moving right path, then we will get rewards. If you are going wrong path, then we will get penalty. So this is called reinforcement learning. Okay, so we use some machine learning algorithms to learn and make decisions without being explicitly programmed. That is about ML. Then deep learning is a subset of machine learning. So in that, what we are doing here, we are artificially creating in neurons to take decisions. We are simulating the structure and functioning of human brain. What human brain consists of? Human brain is collection of millions of neurons. Okay, we are mimicking the nature of a neuron, and we are creating artificial neurons. With that, we are creating a network that is called artificial neural network and deep neural networks. If you have more number of internal layers, hidden layers, then we can say that it is a deep neural network. So deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Now, where the generator AI actually falls under, okay, it falls under in the AI hierarchy. So here, generative AI is a subset of deep learning, where we have CNNs, convolution neural network. So in that we are having generative adversarial networks, GANs, and variational autoencoders, VAEs, and transformer based language models such as ChatGPT. So such models are comes under generative AI. So what generative AI will do? Generative AI fully focuses on creativity and imagination. Okay, a machine learning techniques, it leverages machine learning, it uses machine learning techniques, particularly deep learning and neural networks, to generate outputs that resemble real world examples. That resembles real world examples. This is comes under generative AI. Okay, now we'll get into the what are the generative models. What actually generative models will do? The generative models, if you see, they will learn the underlying whatever data we provided, they will learn from the data set and generates new data. That means this new data may not be in the training data. So it understands the training data and then it generates the new data that closely mimics the original data. That closely mimics the nowadays we are seeing for we are creating images for celebrities. Okay, it is not actual celebrity photo, but we are mimicking the original data that we can do with the generative models. And these are all mainly used to create new content. I want to write some article, some blog, as we can write by using ChatGPT and all, Copilot and all. And we can create a new image. I want to create a image for my business. I want to create a poster for my business. I want to create a poster for my event. Okay, then you can create. And I want to create my favorite celebrity poster. Yes, we can create by using generative models. So we can create new images, we can create new text, that means new paragraphs, or you can create even music. Okay, it can learn the music from the previous music notes, and then it will generate a new music which looks exactly the same as what might be created by humans. Some music director created some music, some songs. So based on it learns all these songs and music, and then what it will do, it will create a new music which looks exactly the same as what might be created by the humans. That means if you consider Ilayaraja, okay, if you take Ilayaraja or A.R. Rahman, we will feed all the music tones of the Ilayaraja or A.R. Rahman. Then the model will learn all these things, and then it will create a new music. Actually, if you listen that music and you really think that yes, it is done by the, it was done by the A.R. Rahman, or it was done by the Ilayaraja. So it's purely exactly looks same as what the human creates. Okay, that is the important thing with generative models. That's why generative models are more popular. Okay, and it is purely, it's not supervised approach, it is unsupervised approach. It is a unsupervised approach. Okay, so nobody needs to supervise it, just you need to give a prompt. Okay, this is a prompt I want, then it can generate the text like that. Okay, and next, so what are the generative AI models? What algorithms we are having? What is the research is going on under generative AI? Means majorly three categories we are having: generative adversarial networks and variational autoencoders and transformer based models. Okay. And if you see generative adversarial networks, what they will do is they'll have two competing neural networks. If you observe here, we have a generator and discriminator. What generator will do? Generator will generate a novel content, a new content similar to the original input. Okay. Whereas discriminator, what it will do, it sets apart from the initial data set. Okay, initial data from the producer data. Okay, so that it can discriminate. So this is the original data, this is the producer data. Okay, like that it will work. This is an overview of the generative adversarial network. And then variational encoders, VAEs. So what this variation encoders will do, auto encoders will do. So here we are having encoder network and decoder network. Okay, so we'll take an image and we will encode it and we'll transform. We will move to several phases. In between, we have a latent space. It will decode it at the end. Okay, the same as it uses encoders and decoders, two neural networks that work together to provide the best generative models. Okay, what decoder will do? Decoder network improves its ability to recreate the original information. So it improves the ability to recreate the original information. So that means here it will observe the original data and it will recreate a new data. And what encoder will do? The encoder network gains the abilities to represent data. How to represent the data? Okay, if this is the image. Okay, how accurately I can represent this data, including the contextual information. Okay, where it has been taken, whether it is a beach, whether it is a hotel, whether it is a auditorium, whether it is a playground. Okay, that contextual information. So it will embed all those contextual information and it will represent. This comes under variational auto encoders. And third one we are having is transformer based models. Here, this is the architecture for transformer based models. Here we are having encoder and decoder. In between, we are having encoders, embeddings encoder and embeddings of decoder and generated output. You'll see that this is the most popular method nowadays. Everyone, even if you are using ChatGPT, ChatGPT is developed by using transformer-based, one of the transformer-based model. Okay, if you see this most popular method for analyzing data with sequential structure. Normally, these transformer-based models will work for natural language processing models. That means where large language, if you want to develop large language models, then we use transformer-based models. Here, these models, what they will do is they will understand the sequence of the words and including for a long period of time, and they will understand the context also. Even though you are providing one prompt now, and next you are providing next prompt next time, and in between it can understand the between the lines. That is a advantage with the transformer based models. See, its ability to draw attention. So attention mechanism, self-attention mechanism is there. So that is the advantage for the transformer architecture. With that, what it will happen to various input pattern points. So it will observe all the input pattern points. And this allows for the construction of an illustration of the sequence. Okay, it can construct a illustration of the sequence. Okay, and you see this. What we are doing here, I'm converting. What I'm doing is I'm converting good morning here. Good morning is a text to text conversion model. This is good morning is a input. And then what we are doing is we are converting that good morning text, English text into Portuguese. Bom dia is a Portuguese text. Okay. In between, what we are doing here, we are giving the previous output. And for our text, we are giving some embeddings. and what is important, what is not important, like that. We are giving embedding and context, and then we are passed to several encoders, and then they will be decodes. They will be given to the decoder, and it will generate the output, and then we will get bom dia. It is a Portuguese word. So what we are doing, we are converting real-time conversion between English and Portuguese. Okay. So here in the entire architecture, this self-attention is the important one, where it will give the uniqueness to the transformer-based models, where it will give the attention to the several input patterns. Okay, it will studies, it will observe the between the lines. Okay, so that we will get a good outcomes. Okay, for this transformer. That's why these are a very popular method in generative AI models. Okay, now we discussed that we have three models: generative adversarial networks, and variational autoencoders, and then a transformer based models. So in our case study, we use transformer based models. Data, we'll see how it will work in the medical sector. And next one, we see what are the popular generative AI tools. Okay, we already know that ChatGPT. This ChatGPT is it's a conversational AI developed by OpenAI. OpenAI is a company, and it is designed to engage natural language conversation. Just how we speak with other users, other human beings. How we in real time, how we do conversations in the real time. In the same way, we'll talk with the ChatGPT. Then we will respond accordingly. Okay, it's just uses deep learning techniques, specifically transformers. That's why I already told you that chat GPTs are comes under transformer based models, generative models. Okay, which allow it to understand and generate human like text. This is very important. Generating text is okay, but it should generate human like text. If I interact with some human being, how we will respond? The same way chat GPT will respond. Okay, this is about one of the popular generative AI tool. Okay, where we'll give text, it will give the human like text. And next one is about GPT. So what is this GPT? GPT is nothing but generative pre-trained transformer. Okay, it's a transformer model which is already trained and which can generate the text. That's why it is called generative pre-trained transformer. Okay, GPT is a transformer-based large language model. So we have given a lot of documents, lot of text documents as a input to the GPT model developed by the OpenAI. It is this is the engine behind the ChatGPT. So now everybody is using ChatGPT. The engine behind the ChatGPT is that nothing but generative pre-trained transformer. Okay, it's a free version of ChatGPT. The free version of ChatGPT is based on GPT 3.5 version. If you need premier versions like advanced GPT-4, and there are some paid only for paid subscribers, where we'll get more number of features and more accuracy you will get, and more context-based solution it will provide under the commercial name called ChatGPT Plus. Okay. And next one is about next important one is generative AI tool is Alpha Code. So Alpha Code is nothing but this is in software companies everybody using this Alpha Code. So what it will do is you give some text and it will provide you the computer program. Okay, that means so here we know we don't need any programmer. So a layman is needed who can able to operate Alpha Code tool. It's a transformer based language model. It is also comes under a transformer based model and developed by DeepMind. What it will do is that it's an AI powered coding engine that generates computer programs. It's just AI powered coding engine. It's just like a programmer. Just you give developer, you give some text and it will provide a program. So it supports a lot of programming languages like C# Ruby, Python, Java, C++, and more. That means here I want a program for Fibonacci series in Java. Yes, it will produce Java program with a Java syntax, and it can produce in C++ also. It can produce it the same program in Python also. Okay, so that's why it minimizes the development time. Okay, now in olden days, if you want to develop a website, it takes 1 month time to do all the web pages, all the HTML tags and CSS and designing everything. But nowadays, if I have a generative AI tool, within fraction of seconds, if I give some input, I need a one website for my hotel. Okay, then it will build a customized logo and customized tabs for my hotel. Okay, such a faster, that means it drastically reduces the development time. Okay, in software companies they are using these alpha code generative AI tools. Next, another one is about GitHub Copilot. Normally, we have GitHub is a place where we store our repositories, our code, our models, everything. And we are having GitHub Copilot. Copilot means it will assist you. It is a AI-powered code completion tool. That means you stuck at some, and you need to write 3 lines of code, but you stuck at second line, and you want to complete the code. Then you can take the help of GitHub Copilot, which was developed by GitHub in collaboration with OpenAI, and it is designed to assist developers by generating code snippets. Whatever code snippets you want, I want this class, I want this method, as it can generate the code snippets. And at the end, the human that programmer, that developer has to yes, whether this code snippet will work for my project or not. He has to decide, and he will embed that code into his project, and suggesting entire lines or blocks of code. Sometimes it can generate blocks of code also, and providing contextual documentation. It not only provides only code, it also provides documentation, how it has been generated. Everything will be documented. So that's what every developer need. What every developer need a program, and its documentation. That's it. Okay. So it will provide working code without any bugs, and in addition to that, it also provides the documentation. That is the use of GitHub Copilot. This GitHub Copilot supports multiple programming languages, not only like Python, JavaScript, Java, C++, and more. Okay. So this is about GitHub Copilot. And another popular generative AI tool is that Bard. As this was developed by Google. Bard is a conversational generative AI chatbot developed by Google. It's just a counterpart of ChatGPT, OpenAI's ChatGPT. This is a counterpart of developed by Google. So the Bard was initially based on Lambda. So where Lambda is a language model for dialogue applications. So dialogue, that means interactive. Like you say something and it will say something. Okay, it should be a conversational AI model. It is also a transformer based model. That's why I already told you that transformer based models are more popular in generative AI models. Okay, later it got upgraded to other models such as Palm, Pathways language model, and Gemini. Even Gemini also uses this particular Bard. And next one, Microsoft Copilot. So what is this Microsoft Copilot? Microsoft Copilot was initially launched by Microsoft in 2023 as an AI-powered assistant that can help to browse the web. In web browser, if you want to browse something, okay, this is the AI-powered assistant. Whatever you want, it will ask you, and it will suggest the relevant information. Okay, Microsoft Copilot can be used to request summaries. That means I have an article. It is a 2-page or 3-page article, but I want summary of that. I don't have time to read all the 2 pages, 3 pages article. So then what I will do is this my Microsoft Copilot will read all the 3 pages and will give a short paragraph, summary of the entire 3 pages, and summary of entire book, summary of the news article, and it will generate text and images. It not only generates the text, it will generate the images, and it will reformat the text, and it will update the images. What based on that means, first of all, I need I have some requirement. It has generated. Later point of time, I need to have some corrections in the image. Yes, it can provide. Okay, all these can be done by the Microsoft Copilot. This is another popular generative AI tool. The next popular generative AI tool is that DAL-E. So where DAL-E is just a Spanish artist, the popular artist. He will draw very good artistic portraits. Okay, this model was developed by the OpenAI. DAL-E have other versions like DAL-E 2 and DAL-E 3 is one of the best generative AI tools to generate images, artistic, especially artwork, artistic images. Then you use a DAL-E model. It uses a deep learning algorithm to generate images from text. Just you need to give the text, then it will generate the images. I want like a I want like an image like high-tech city beside the Charminar. Then if you want a Golconda Fort beside the Charminar, yes, Charminar inside, that means here, Charminar inside the Golconda Fort. Like I want to I want to give some text. Okay, if I give such text, what it will do is it will generate an image in according to your text, whatever input you are given. Okay. Next one, the last popular generative AI tool is that StyleGAN. Here, this one uses generative adversarial networks model, StyleGAN. So it was developed by NVIDIA. You already know that this is a popular company where they will manufacture the GPUs, graphic processing units, and it's a generative model of a type of GAN, generative adversarial network, which is used to generate high quality synthetic images. It will generate high quality artificial images, synthetic images. They are not real images. Yes, if you see that you cannot, sometimes your human eyes may not recognize whether it is a real image or synthetic image. So it's generated by a model. So such a realistic images you can generate. Okay, StyleGAN is extremely good in creation of realistic images of human faces, especially human faces. I will see some examples so that you can recognize whether these are the real images or generated by AI. Okay, human faces and other visual content. It can generate images of human faces. It can generate images of human faces with a high degree of control over specific visual features such as facial attributes and the pose, the gesture, and background. As background is a beach or background is a playground, like that. It can detect background and pose, whether it is standing or walking or running or what is this. It can detect pose and facial attributes, whether he is smiling, he is what is his emotion. Okay, what about his hair structure, everything. It can detect and it can generate a realistic image. You see that the example now, you see this. These are the images. You may think that these are real images. No, these are not real images. These are the images generated by our StyleGAN generative AI model. So these people do not exist. Okay, this is the web where you can find out these images. This person does not exist.com. So these are looking like somewhat real images. So they are taking the real feature so of the real images and they are embedding on artificial images. Okay, so these are some images generated by the StyleGAN that looks like a real person. Yeah, initially, if you see these images, you may think that uh, these are some real persons. They are existing on the world, on the earth. Okay, so that means here you may have impression that these are all the real images, but these are not real images. But these are generated by the generative AI tool. Okay, you see the how generative AI moving forward. Okay, we could not able to, human eye could not able to recognize whether it is a generative image, generate artificial image, or real image. Okay, and then now get into the applications of generative AI in real life. So how we can use, okay, these are all the tools, okay, and how we can use generative AI. Do we have a real need of generative AI in real life or not? Okay, you'll see that the first one, you already know that, uh, text generation. Yes, we already know that chat GPT. What chat GPT will do? Yes, you give some content, you ask some question, it will give the response. It may generate a new content in the form of a text. It may be an article, it may be a report, and you can ask for report, and it can you can ask for poetry. So I need some Telugu poetry. I need some Kannada poetry. I need some Tamil poetry. Yes, it can generate Marathi poetry. It can generate, and it can generate stories also. So this is the context. I need a one story. Yes, it can frame a story, and then any other text-based content. Okay, that can be done by the text generation. Okay, that is one of the popular application. Nowadays, everybody is using it. And next one, image generation. Yes, we can do image generation. Okay, it can generate images with creativity based on input prompts similar to content generated by the humans. We already discussed one image called an image, an animal. We need an animal which has features of lion and cow and butterfly. We generated it. It's a new image where we have a creativity. Okay, and generative AI tool to create realistic image and art is DALL-E, and developed by Open AI. By using, we can create a realistic images, and where we can use this image generation, image to image translation. If I give image, it will give the another image translation. Okay, and next one, if I give, we can edit the photograph. Sometimes in a family member, if one member is missing, if we have a that member photograph, recent photograph, and if we have a one event, and you can embed these two together, and we can make a group photo. That's that we can do with the generative AI. And face generation. I want to generate a new face generation. Okay, in at like 10 years age, the kid is looking like this, and then what will be looks like at the age of 30 years old, and 40 years old, and 60 years old, and that we can do with this face generation. And image quality enhancement. Sometimes image quality is very poor. That means if you want to detect some fraud happen, some theft happen, and the CCTV footage is broken, and we could not able to detect the actual faces, then there's, if we use a generative AI model, we can reconstruct the image, and we can identify the face of a thief. Okay, that we can do with the image generation. And next one, video generation. Like the same thing, generative models can be used to create the whole videos. We can recreate from the scratch. I want a video for my class. I want a video to demonstrate machine learning algorithms like a KNN algorithm and naive algorithm, like that. Okay, yet it can generate a video with a voice over also. Okay, that is useful in education sector. And uh, sometimes you have some scenes, and you want to stitch those scenes, and if you want to like, we have characters and we have actions, and you want to make a story. and story of a short film, a story of a some web series. Recently, we have seen one web series called Mahabharat in Geo Hotstar, where it can everything like from the scratch. All characters are generated by the AI only, and it can narrate the story also. Okay, so that we can do with the video generation tools and use it for normally we have used video generation for entertainment, and we can create advertisements, so we no need to bother about any brand ambassadors, and we can create our own advertisements. And training simulation is nothing but like if you want to do complex trainings, okay, then we have a videos which simulates that environment. Okay, uh, complex environments, like if you see doctors in medical sectors, doctors, we will simulate a video how to do a some medical procedure or surgical procedure. Okay, we will simulate it on a video, so that doctors will see that video, then they can able to understand properly, and then they will experiment on a the real use case. Okay, and video game development, all these are comes under video generation. Another use case is there for use video generation is that if you see, if I have a existing video such as security clip is damaged, I have a CCTV footage clip is there, but it was broken, and I need to generate
ఏంటడి
I need to generate uh,
అంతా
that particular video for over a period of time. So even though that security clip was broken, then we can use the generative AI tool. Then we can reconstruct the images, and you can reconstruct the video also. That we can do with the video generation and voice generation. So generative AI mimics the, you can create the text, it can create the images, it can create the videos also, and it can create voice also, which is like a, it mimics voices. Okay, I want like some celebrity voice. Yes, it can mimics the voice. It can give the voice over in some movies and some videos. If you need voice over of a celebrity, yes, we can use it for mimicking the voice by using voice generators, and it generates a whole new voice also. If you need whole new voice for your content, uh, yes, we can generate. And it can learn how people talk by analyzing audio data. What it will do, so we will provide audio files, it can analyze how the people are talking each other, and what are the notes, what are their essence, how they are pronunciating the words, and everything it will observe, and then generate the voice in the same style, where he is giving some pause, where he is dragging the sentence. Okay, what how he is spelling it, and all the style, it will mimic the style and creates the entirely new voices. Yes, this is very useful for making virtual assistants. That means here now all customer care executives are replaced with virtual assistants, because they will interact with the customer like a human being. So then there is no need of customer care executive there. So that's why in such situations we use voice generation generators and audio books. That means we have some books which are in Kindle also. If you need audiobooks, yes, we can generate the audiobooks by using generative AI tools. It sounds, that means that audio books, they may sound more natural. It's a natural, that means some human being reading the audio, this preaching this book for me, like that. Okay, so this is voice generation. And next we are having gaming. In gaming also, we can, what we can do, if you want to create virtual worlds which are more realistic, okay, then we use generative AI. It can be used to create unique creatures and characters, find, that means here, like I want some Mahabharat characters or Ramayan characters or some celebrity characters needed in my game. Then what we can do is you can create those characters and you can fine tune those characters and you can design it and you can embed two characters, and you can create a hybrid character and hybrid traits, and so making the game feel alive and full of surprises. Okay, that you can do with the generative AI. And next, about art generation. Yes, we can do artistic images by using generative AI. We have a quotient called creative thinking, like what a human will do. Okay, used in generative artistic artifacts such as paintings, if you want to do some paintings. And next, poetries, like poetry is a artwork. That means no, everybody, poetry is not everybody's job. And so that also will be done by the generative AI, and it can generate Telugu poems. Yes, it can generate Sanskrit poems, whatever it may. Poetry, if you want poetry, Hindi poetry, series, okay, whatever you want, it can generate, and it can generate kid stories, whatever stories you want, or movie scripts also it can generate, and other multimedia based artifacts like multimedia. That means it can generate video, artistic videos, artistic music, all those things that we can generate with the generative AI. They are all applications now. And you already know that software development in software industry also using generative AI, such tools like we already discussed that GitHub Copilot, yes, ChatGPT, Alpha Code. We can write code much faster with fine details. Okay, normally human being will generate 1,000 lines of code per 1 week, but it can within fraction of second. This particular generating AI tools will generate 1,000 lines of code with full details and with the documentation also, where a human being or a programmer or developer will take 1 more week time to write the documentation. Okay, and generative AI tools can assist developers by generating code snippets, enhancing software testing efficiency. Yes, it enhances the software testing efficiency because it can detect more bugs. Whatever code written, I want to detect the bugs in it. Yes, we can detect by using generative AI tools and suggesting optimal solutions. It not only detects the errors, it can correct the errors and it suggests the optimal solution. This is the optimal solution you follow. This is the code snippet you replace with this code snippet, so that you can get better accuracy, or you can get better time complexity, better space complexity. That will be done by the generative AI tools. This Alpha Code, GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT, and all. Okay, so that what will happen? Okay, the development time, the faster development cycles get in, so production time get reduces, higher code quality. We'll get higher code quality and higher production. Okay, that's what every business, every top MNCs needed. What they need actually, they need productivity, more productivity. How will get if you that means if I have 10 people of software engineers are there, and we use one generative AI tool instead of those 10 people, then I can get all those 10 people productivity I can get with the one tool within 1 day. So that we can do with the software development. And next, finance sector. Finance sector also using generative AI tools. What they will do, they will analyze the market, and they will tell you the market trends, and they will tell you a market forecast, how the stock movement will be there on the budget day, what will be the intraday stocks, what will be the other stocks. Okay, what stocks will gain the maximum profit on this particular day, like that. All this will be predictions will be done by the generative AI tools. Okay, the technology also helps us having yes, normally we invest money in stock market, so where we have more risk. Okay, so what we need to do, the tools should suggest that in such a way that better risk assessment and fraud detection and portfolio optimization. Portfolio optimization means which sector stocks we need to purchase, which sector stocks we need to sell, all those things. So it will suggest what it will do. Ultimately, we will get increased efficiency. We will get more profits. We can reduce the cost and we will get more profits, better investment choice. All this can do by using this particular generative AI. And next one, healthcare, our application, our healthcare application sector. So what applications we are having in healthcare sector? So healthcare sector is a very vast domain where normally if you want to build a model, normally what will happen means in real time hospitals they don't provide patient data. They don't provide patient data. We have very limited data. With the limited data, we can't get the good accuracy with our models. Okay. So what we can do with the generative AI? Yes, by using generative AI models, we can generate synthetic data, which is more closely real-time data. So then what will happen? Yes, we have sufficient data. If you train the models, we'll get the good accuracies. Okay, that's what we can do with the normally we can do with the healthcare applications. Okay. So what we can do? We can generate synthetic data that samples that resemble real data. This synthetic data we are not taking from the scratch. We are taking it from the real data. It mimics the it has the real data features and properties. Okay, this can be very useful in medical field. Why? Because where sometimes collecting real world data is expensive, very expensive. uh, if you take kidney disease data, only if you get if you observe some hospitals, they may have kidney disease data. They may have like only consider one hospital has 10 patient data. So how many hospital I need to visit that I can get the so that I can get thousands of patients data, so that I can have sufficient data to train my model. Okay, that is a problem in the real time world. So by using generative AI models, what we can do, we can generate synthetic data. And next, drug discovery. So drug discovery is a very important one because okay, we are having a lot of untreated illnesses, untreated diseases. We don't have a treatment for those diseases, but still we need to do research to discover the drugs. Okay, so in such cases what we will do, before the trial run, that means trial run on human beings, what they will do, clinical trials, what they will do is that they will simulate the environment in a system, and they will see what is the if you see COVID-19 COVID virus properties, and they will study what is the molecular structure of that particular COVID-19 virus, and do we generate such molecular structures, and I need a molecular structure with the desired property. This is the properties I need. I will search all the molecules which are existing within our lab. Okay, then what will happen? It will accelerate the process of drug development. So within that means consider in the first week we got a virus, and the second week now we can able to generate the drug for the particular virus. How? Because so we can accelerate this process of drug discovery, drug development, by exploring vast chemical spaces and identifying promising drug candidates. Okay, we'll combine some molecular structures with the desired properties, and we will search for all the chemical spaces. Then we'll get the correct candidate for the drug, so that we can discover the drug. That we can do in labs. We can discover the drugs. Okay, this image depicts that thing. And next one, in healthcare sector, we are having there are a lot of images like CT scan images are there, MRI scan images are there, and X-ray images are there. And by using those images, what we can do? Okay. So in certain data is not available, what we can do, but I want to do research in that area. Okay, we have a generative AI models, so they can generate synthetic images, which are very close to real data sets. Okay. And next one, with the medical imaging analysis, what we can do is early disease detection. If I could find out the tissues which are causing the cancer in my in our body at early stage, I could save the lives of people, lot of people. Okay, that we can do with the medical imaging analysis. Okay, we can study a lot of early stage detection will save the lives of the lot of people. That's why we can do with the generative AI models. Okay. And next one, improved diagnostic accuracy. Normally, if you take a doctor who is having 5 years experience or 2 years experience, that means he's a fresh doctor. That means only 2 years experience he is having. Okay, if you could have a generative AI model, he can take good decisions for diagnostics. Okay, by seeing a some complete blood picture report, he can take a decision. And dengue report, he can take a decision. Okay, then he will check his decision with the generative AI model. Then it gives some supportive, if it is giving supportive judgment, then he'll take a call. Okay, this is the reason for your disease. Like that, he can tell to the patient. Okay, with lot of confidence. Okay, this is the image for a lot of this image digital medical imaging analysis. Okay. And next one is very recent trending uh, topic is that personalized image. Now, what is this personalized image? Okay, normally personalized image is nothing but normally if I get a fever, normally I use a Dolo 650. Okay, but Dolo 650 is not meant for all the human beings. Okay, so some may get the allergies, some may get some adverse effects with the continuous using Dolo 650. Like that, we are. So then what we can do is that we will study the genes of a particular individual. We will do genomic analysis and we will suggest the appropriate medicine for him. Okay. So some XYZ, you take this particular medicine only. You don't take this particular medicine. This medicine will allergic to your body. Like that, you can suggest. That is called personalized medicine. And next one, predictive modeling. Yes, based on the patient historical data. If I have a patient historical data, I can assess that in future, you may get this particular disease. So be cautious. That means normally sugar patients, if they are pre-diabetic, then we can suggest that you take less sugar so that you may not get into the actual sugar levels. Okay, that is called predictive modeling that we can do with the personalized medicine. And because why personalized medicine? Because if I know the history of that particular patient, then I could able to assess his future in future what diseases he may get. Okay, that is called predictive modeling. Next, treatment optimization. Treatment optimization. Okay, treatment optimization is nothing but, and we called one ex patient is there. That ex patient is following some medical procedure, and we have to observe for over period of time. So his body is not responding for that particular medicine. His body is not responding for that particular medicine. Then what we need to do is we need to look for alternative treatment, so that we can cure that particular disease. Okay, that we can do with the treatment optimization. That is another application with the healthcare applications. Next one, medical simulation and training. Normally, we don't get dead bodies. Sometimes in some hospital, there may be a scarcity because the particular citizen has to donate the dead body voluntarily. Okay. Normally in Indian system, normally they don't donate dead bodies. Okay. So what we have to do is we need to train the doctors in a virtual reality training environment, virtual environment. So this is the virtual environment. He can visualize the heart, lungs, kidney, and intestine and large intestine, everything he can visualize, and he can train. We can train the doctors. Not only doctors, we can train the in personalized training programs. So doctors skill set is some level, and nurses and compounders and other medical staff skill set is some level. So based on what we'll do, we'll design a training programs in such a way that the training program videos for simulation videos for doctors is different, and nurses and compounders and other medical staff is different. Okay, that we can do with the personalized training programs. And next one, another important point is rare disease training. Normally, rare diseases, if I have a rare disease, that means that doctor don't have any training on that disease. You don't know it is a rare disease. You don't have a experience on that disease, how to cure that particular, how to diagnose it, how to cure that particular disease. You don't know. In such cases, what we'll do, we'll design a training module by using virtual reality, and that we can simulate the disease and we can simulate the treatment procedure, so that doctors will learn the things and they can experiment on the human beings. That's it. And next one, telemedicine enhancement. In telemedicine enhancement means here nowadays what is happening, we need to take a call with the doctor, and doctor appointment we need to take, and then we need to interact with the chatbots for the treatment, and we can ask some sample questions. During COVID time also, we have an app that it will ask some sample questions. Based on that, it can judge that whether you have a COVID or not. Like that, chatbots are available for the triage, that means the treatment and support, because the doctors will focus on critical cases, and for simple cases chatbot will take care of. Okay, so that the productivity of the doctors may increase. Okay, in real time language translation, this is a very real time problem. It is doctors, some doctors, they may know Hindi only, but in Telugu states the people will speak Telugu only. They could not able to communicate with the doctor. If they could not able to tell the problem properly, but doctor could not able to treat them properly. Okay, this is the real-time situation. So for that, what we can do is we can develop a real-time language translator, so that Telugu will directly convert into Hindi, so that doctor can understand that his problem properly, so that he can diagnose the disease. And then mental health support. Okay, during the medications, what will happen is so some medications, if you see like a cancer treatment, so we should be mentally strong. Otherwise our body will not support for the this chemotherapy and all. Okay, in such cases, what will happen, some chatbots, some voice assistants are available for mental health support. Okay, don't worry about it, and they will interact with the people, what problem you are having. Okay, you do these exercises so that you will get mental peace. Like this, everything they will tell. That is comes under telemedicine enhancement. Okay, here if you see this picture, doctors will interact with the patients through a tab. Okay, some app and chatbot. Okay, now, so in medical healthcare sector, we have a lot of challenges and ethical consideration in healthcare. Yes, we have challenges and ethical considerations also there. Okay, what are the challenges we are having? The problem is that yes, we have a lot of generative AI models, but we cannot directly implement on in real hospitals. Why? There's a problem. There is a reliability problem and accuracy problem. What is the reliability and accuracy? So whatever outputs are generated by our generative AI models, sometimes so we need to take the experts in that area, neurology, pathology, some hematology, hematologist. We need to consult those people, and you need to consult. We need to tell this output to those people. Okay, this is a very initial problem with the generative AI models. If you are not consulting with any doctor, we could not able to judge that whether the output is correct or wrong, whether the output is biased or not, whether the output is error or not, whether the generative AI model is having uncertainty or not. Okay, what will happen? So we should properly train, we properly design that generative AI models. So if you don't do that, it severely affect patient care. Okay, by the generative AI model output, if you treat the patient, what will happen? Sometimes if it is wrong output, then the patient may die. Okay, so to take treatment decisions also. Okay, that is a reliability issue is there, accuracy issue is there with in medical sector to implement in the real-time world. And another one is that privacy and data security. Privacy, normally some patients they doesn't want to disclose their patient data, their historical data, and their name, and their diseases. Okay, in such, because their patient data is very sensitive data, that's why normally hospitals they don't provide direct patient data. So in that, what they will do, we have some techniques called anonymization. That means in that data, we don't have a patient name from where he belongs to, but we can have the entire history of that patient. Okay, that means nobody could find. We have, instead of the patient name, we have a patient ID, and we don't have his name. Whenever you are releasing to the any third party, so what we do, we simply remove that name of the patient. We don't disclose the patient names. Okay, that techniques are called as anonymization. So we need data security in healthcare sector. So we need to maintain patient trust and patient confidentiality. Okay, and next one, ambiguity and interpretability. So in generative AI models, we should not have any ambiguity and any interpretability problems. Whatever output is generating, that doctor should understand what is the output of generative AI, whether it is transparent or not, to take the decision. Okay, that here it has to, it is very crucial. Ambiguity and doctor opinion and the whatever output generated by generative AI model should not differ. Should not differ means here there is a problem with the generative AI model. Okay, that's it. That is about, these are the considerations we need to take care of the healthcare sector. And now we get into the actual case study. Now you understand what is the healthcare sector, or what is the impact of generative AI in healthcare sector, what are the tools available, what are the problems we are having, what are the application areas we are having in healthcare, and all we are discussed, and what are the challenges we are having. So now we will address those challenges by using one case study. And recently they have released one CPP during COVID time. Everybody is wearing gloves, everybody wearing PPE kit, that is a personal protective equipment, PPE kits, and this is also a glove. And next one, goggles. We are wearing mask. Then we can say that he protected from the virus, because all the medical practitioners should wear all these PPE kits, then only they can able to treat the other people. Because the frontliners, the healthcare workers, if they suffer with the virus, they could not able to treat the other peoples. That is the problem. So that's why a medical personal protective kit they have to wear. Okay. So this is the new data set uh, which is deployed on Hugging Face platform. Sir, what is this Hugging Face platform? So we already know that GitHub is generally it holds the data sets, it holds the code repositories, okay, and documentation and softwares and all. Okay, in the same way, all the AI related models, AI data sets, and generative AI models, all those will be stored in one place, in one platform. This is the web-based platform that is called as Hugging Face, central web-based platform. So what it will do? Yes, users can share their finding, research findings to the entire world, and they can share and they can discover and they can collaborate on the models. So two people can work on the same model in collaboratively. Yes, that they can do, and they can share their data sets and they can share their applications by using Hugging Face platform. In Hugging Face platform, they deployed the CPPE 5 COVID personal protective equipment 5. Okay, this data set they have provided, where 5 is the number of classes we are having. Number of classes means here one class is gloves, one class is PPE kit, one class is that mask, another one is covered all these things. Okay, and it is Hugging Face is just like a GitHub for AI. GitHub for AI, hosting thousands of publicly available resources. And now, so in medical personal protective equipment kit data set, it is a strong background to embed the generative AI in medicine. Okay. So you can easily understand that because that why I have chosen this data set means everybody faced the COVID situation. Somebody may have everybody has used masks and face shields and goggles and gloves and even PPE kits also. If you want to visit the COVID patients, we should wear this COVID PPE kit. Okay, so that's why I have chosen this data set. So we can incorporate this into computer vision tasks, and we can categorize the medical personal protective equipment. Which equipment he has, whether he wear only gloves, only mask, or only goggles, or only whether he covered all those things we'll see in our case study. So utilizing the new medical data set can process new generative AI models. So what are the features of our data set? In every image, we are having 4.6 approximately 4.6 means 5 bounding boxes are there in each image. Not only single bounding box, we are having several objects in it. Yes, we can detect gloves, and we can detect glasses, and we can detect face shield, we can detect goggles, and we can detect the PPE kit and overall kit. Everything we can detect. Okay, that's the beauty of this particular CPPE 5 data set. So that's why making it a quality data set. And original images taken from real life. This data set has original images and easy deployment to real world environment. So see the description. So for any model, we need to split the entire data set into training set and testing set. So in training set, we are having 1,000 images. Training set, we are having 1,000 images. For training, we are giving 1,000 images, and testing, we are giving 29 images. In my data set, for each image, I am having image ID, image itself. That means it is a Python image library image. We are having PIL, Python image library. We use that object we are having. Width of the image, height of the image. In that image, what objects are there? What objects were detected? That done by the annotation. This is the annotation ID. where that object is located, what is the bounding box, boundaries, and category. So 0 represents it covered all, and 1 represents face shield, 2 represents gloves, 3 represents goggles, 4 represents mask. Okay, and now what we will do is, now we have to load the data set. So I have experimented this thing on a Google Colab platform. So this data set, where it is there in Hugging Face there. So first we need to install. We have a command in Python. We have a command called pip install. This exclamatory mark we use with the Google Colab. Pip is a package installer, and install is a command, and Q indicates that it won't give any responses. Quite, the Q indicates that option is quite, you don't get any responses. This is data set. So what we need to do, we need to load this library. Once you load this library, then loading CPE5 data set as follows. So in Python, we need to write the code called from dataset library. We need a function called load dataset. So by using import command, what we do is we can load the dataset. Okay, which dataset we are loading? The function name is load dataset. CPE5 is the dataset. Now our dataset is loaded and it is stored in our data frame CPPE5. Okay, if you execute it, this one, in a Google Collaboratory, okay, if you see this Collaboratory, Google Colab, where we have, first we need to install pip install dataset. We have install. If I use install instead of -q, then you don't get this this entire, all these how it has been installed. Okay, and then now we move to, so once you load the data set, and next, so you will get the data set description here. The data set description is that I have opted this one here. This is called data set description. I already told that what features we are having. We are having two dictionaries, two things we are having. One is trained data set and test data set. In trained data set, how many images are there? 1,000 images are there. In test data set, we have 29 images are there. And now, what features we are having? In trained, there's image ID, image, width, height, and objects. Okay. Now, so first what we'll do is, we'll train one image. First, what we'll do, we will display one image. Okay, sample image. CPPE5 in trained data set, I am displaying the first sample. So print first sample. If I do first print sample, the first image ID is 15. This is the image unique identifier. This is the image width, image height, the object details, like means what are the objects are there in that image, like gloves, face shield, and covered all these things, and bounding the boxes. And we are having category 4 and 0. 0 indicates cover all. We already discussed that. In category, 0 indicates cover all. What 4 indicates? 4 indicates mask. So what is saying that by seeing this data set, I'm saying that this is a image in this image, we have detected two masks, and those two people are covered all. Okay. And next one, and we need to import the necessary libraries, import numpy as NumPy, import OS, and pill is for images. If you want to processing images, then we need to use pill, and then image and image draw. And first image indicates that image, and annotation indicates that the bounding boxes, and we are displaying. And then categories, what categories we are having. So we are having 5 categories: covered all, face shield, gloves, goggles, and mask. All these 5. And then we can map with ID to label. If I have ID, we can get label. If I have a label, I can get ID with this code. And then next, I need to draw those annotations on an image. Yes, we can draw. And then we are using, I already told you that we are using transformer based models. Okay. This is a transformer and auto image processor. From transformer, auto model for object detection, because we are applying it for object detection. Yes. From auto image processor, we are using a pre-trained model. Yes, in Hugging Face, we have a pre-trained model called DETR. DETR indicates that detection transformer. In that, we are using ResNet CNN architecture with 50 convolution layers and fine-tuned. Okay, this pre-trained model, this is already trained model. We are using it for our application. So first, what it will do is image processor. It will prepare the images in such a way that our DETR, our transformer model, accepts. Okay, and then what we are doing here, we are applying the model. Okay, DETR ResNet 50 model. Okay, and then what we need to do, we need to process it. Okay, with torch.no-grad, means without calculating gradients. I mean, we are making it faster. We are making it the faster. So for each input, we are taking inputs, and we are providing those inputs to the model as a keywords, dictionary, keyword parameters, and to the model. And then we will get the output. And then what we'll do, we are setting the target sizes by using post-processing technique. And then results we are having, and we post-process it. Threshold 0.5 we are taking, and then target sizes we are taking. And then we are, for bounding boxes, what we are doing is we are converting the, what we are doing is we are rounding the decimal places to, so we are getting score, label, and box. Okay, we will display it on the output screen, and then we will draw it on an image. We will draw it on an image. What we will draw? We will draw a box, and then we instead of blue, we are taking red, and width is 1, and here white is for labels. Okay, red is for boundaries. Okay, you see the picture. You see that our input is this one. Our input is this one. Here we are detecting all the things. We are detecting gloves with a bounding box. We are detecting goggles with a bounding box. We are detecting mask with a bounding box. Okay, overall also we are detecting. See this. If you see this, this indicates that covered all. This indicates that we have detected a glove. This indicates we have detected another glove. This indicates that we have detected goggles. Here it says that we have detected mask also. Okay, like this we can detect. So it's a transform based model, so that we'll get good accuracy. Okay, so this is a case study we are using in this session. And future perspectives. What are the future perspectives we are having in Gen AI in healthcare? First one is enhanced diagnetics.
Please, time is already 7:30.
Okay.
Next speaker is waiting.
Okay.
Yes,
It's up to 7:30 only, na?
yes, sir.
Okay. Just I have only few slides, only 2 slides. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Just enhanced diagnostics and precision medicine. We already discussed. Like the diagnostics will be improved, and we will get a precision medicine for individual patients. And next one, collaborative AI and human AI interaction. That means human and AI interaction will improve the model accuracy. And next one, integration with big data and EHR. Every hospital will maintain EHR records, like electronic health records. So we will get a big data over there. If you study vast amounts of data, we will get more accuracy for the models. And multimodal generative AI. This is the recent research we are having. Instead of focusing on single data modality, what we will do is not only images, we will use images, text. Generative AI can integrate multiple modalities like genetic data. We'll consider genetic data. We'll consider clinical notes, and we'll consider imaging, and we'll take sensor data, so that we will get more accurate results. Okay, so full-fledged AI doctors we can make in future. Okay, next, continual learning and adaptive systems. Okay, whenever new patient comes in, we study the new patient data and we improve the model accuracy. That is about continual learning and adaptive systems. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to everyone present here. It's my privilege to extend vote of thanks to our today's speaker, Dr. S. Rao, sir. So, on behalf of the organizing team and all the participants, I express our sincere gratitude to our distinguished speaker for delivering an insightful session on generative AI in healthcare with case studies. Your presentation provided a deeper understanding of how Gen AI is revolutionizing healthcare through applications such as clinical decision support, diagnosis automation, patient personalization, and operational efficiency. The real world case studies shared today made the session practical, relevant, and highly impactful. So, we are grateful for your valuable time, expertise, and willingness to share knowledge with us, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
So, next speaker is going to join. Swami sir, Narayan Swami sir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yeah, yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Welcome to the today's session. So now it is my privilege to introduce our resource person, Mr. N. Narayan Swami sir, Director of Operations and Technical Head, the Benvo Vision Solutions in India Private Limited. So we are privileged to have you, sir, with us today. I request Mr. Narayan Swami sir to take the session. Sir, please, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for inviting us. And thanks for being a part of this FDP. We are very proud to be in this, ma'am. Just a moment. First of all, thanks for everything, and welcome to the this FDP session for everyone. Today we are going to be discuss about AI tools, which is related to the faculties and which can be helpful in your research as well as in your daily routine works regarding your class and all everything. Okay, so we are trying to give the best AI tools and AI solutions for faculties from past decade. So just a moment, ma'am. I'm sharing my screen here.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So before starting the session, so I just want to ask you a question. All the respected faculties who are joining the session. So in your daily routines and in your academics, maybe we are using we are into many works, right? So which type of works maybe bother you daily? Like in everyday session, like we need to give the assignment for the students. We need to
Sir,
in
slides, are you sharing the slides, sir?
no, ma'am. Right now, I'm not sharing.
Okay,
I'm just asking the
okay, all
question.
right.
Yeah. So before sharing the screen, I'm just asking these things. Can I get all the things in the chat box, like what you are suffering in your daily routine as the faculties, as the gurus of all of us? Mm, Can I get replies in the chat box, respected sirs and madams?
Participants kindly respond, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Question again, please. Sure. So in our daily life as the faculty, so every day we are facing a lot of students and we are teaching we are dealing with a lot of students and all the academics things. So in this scenario, which type of works that are bothering you, which type of works that you are facing every day, which things need to be smart for you? Preparing the PPTs and question bank and assignments, great. Assignments corrections, oh nice. Yeah, I help exactly. Harita ma'am, nice. Pallavi ma'am, great. And Somit Singh sir, yeah, great. Yeah, help needed, exactly. Creating PPTs, yes. Ramchandra Reddy sir, yeah, great. Mm-hmm. Creating PPTs also, exactly, sir. And any other student or using a lot, yeah, exactly. More than us, the students are using a lot. Need to update continuously and making students to be attention towards class. Yes, that's the main issue for us. Jyoti ma'am, thank you. Justin, giving assignments and conduct test. Yes, exactly. Every day we need to give the routine assignments. I mean, we need to give new assignments, new quizzes, new test. Yeah, it's a lot of burden. Creating notes also for them, for the yes, Justin sir and Pallavi ma'am. Evaluation, yes, evaluation also sometimes very difficult, sir, for us. Exactly. So creating proper PPTs assignments. More coming on the PPTs also. Yes, right. So as our like the sessions, we taken many feedbacks like this, and we prepared a good session for all of this covering, all this covering. So in this today, so I'll try to put my complete efforts to complete all of these things to come into a good solution for today's session. Okay, and hope up to end of the day, we all are coordinated like this, and we all are communicate like this fruitfully. Yes. So right now we're going to be starts. So Kanmiko. Anybody heard about Kanmiko? Kanmiko. Now I'm sharing my screen. Just a moment. No. Okay. So this Kanmiko. Did anybody heard about it in previously? Khan Academy, Kanmiko.org. Okay. No. Great. 1, 2, 3. 3 are yes said. 3 are said yes. Okay. But many people are saying no. Great, ma'am. Great, says. So anyway, for all people, we are going to be show this again right now. So Conmigo as Khanacademy.org. This is an platform where we can use this. Where we can solve many of our faculty problems for the students, from assignments to quizzes, notes, and many of them. So simply we can open Google and we can search for khanacademy.org. So the link I'm giving into the chat box. Please check, everyone. Okay, khanacademy.org. So in this khanacademy.org, that we can see that as first we need to sign up as we are signing in every portals. Same here I'm signing with my mail ID. And after signing in this, it will ask you that whether you are the faculty, whether you are the student, and which mode that you are going to be joined like that. I was already sign up in this, so I'm get login. So in this Kanmigo tools, in this Khan Academy, as the teacher, that we can see many useful teachers for the faculties. Like, so if you want to create a booklet for your students, okay, that too digital booklet and chunk text. So you want to break some of the text and manageable sections for the students for the comprehensive notes. And do you want to release the class newsletter? Sorry, class newsletter. And you want to take a snap and give the review on that student performance simply, and class directions, everything regarding to the class discussion prompts. Okay, and if you want to give a letter of recommendation for your student, and if you want to plan a lesson, so what lesson that you want to plan, and how you have to teach to them, so you will get more ideas in this. So one by one we can see into this right now. First we'll start with the booklet. Okay, booklet generator. So we all know that, like, simply a digital booklet can do, like, booklet in the sense, yeah, we can see right now. So in this khanacademy.org, first we're going with the booklet generator. In this booklet generator, you can select the college, and coming to the subject, you can select a subject which is already in this. Otherwise, you can simply select on the others, and you can write here. So right now I'm writing here that AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, simply I'm giving the AI and standards or learning objectives. What your students has to learn, what you are thinking right now. So they need to understand basics of, as of now, basics of AI they want to learn. I mean, they have to learn. That's my motive. And overall instructions for the booklet questions. What should be there in this? If you have anything like passes questions and answers, and talk like a pirate. If you have any instructions like this, you can give there. Otherwise, simply you can click on the start button. Okay. And based on the topic, based on the limitations that you given into this booklet generator, so this will generate some questions. Okay, so if you here, this is the page where we can add the questions. Okay, and this is the thing, the questions and correct answers included. Okay, so first we have to read the questions. Which branch of AI focus on algorithms that improves automatically with experience? So yeah, this question is very good. So you're keeping on this. So the first question was joined, added. You can see the question was added. Second question, you don't want this question, so remove. Third question, you don't want. Fourth question, okay, good. Just click on this symbol. The second question was added. Okay, you can see that first question, second question, and third question. If you want third question. Okay, still, if you want more, you can just wait. The questions are getting generated, and simply you can click on the accept button. That will add as the some more questions. Okay, after adding all of these questions, what should we do? Simply you can click on the export to booklet option. Okay, here you can see the export to booklet option. This booklet option will convert as the booklet and it will come as the link to you, simply like this. Okay, now this is the page link what you have to share with your students. Okay, simply you can simply copy this link and share to your students. Okay, now I'm again joining as student. Just a moment, I can show you that. So now here I'm pasting this link in another browser. Just a moment. Maybe you can't see this one. Okay, so now I was moved into another browser and I'm pasting this link here. Okay, and tapping in the enter. So this was came here, and now I had to log in here again. So students should join in this generally. So if students once log in into this, later they have to just join. Now I'm writing as a student. Okay, so you can see this. Here you can see this, the question, and if they click on this, they will get the answer also. Which question is correct? Like this. Otherwise, you can show this into your classroom also. Like example, I will show this question to the classroom and I can ask to the students. First, it will be like this, and I can ask this question to the students, and after some 80 seconds or so on, so simply I can show the answer. So like this, I can also engage the students into the classroom. And the questions, you don't need to think, the answers you don't need to write, and the platform you don't need to prepare. Simply you should write that, simply we need to write the topic name and as well as the standards of your, aim, what you have to teach them. That's enough. How to integrate? Definitely we'll see it, ma'am. Integration, maybe we can see that because we have a lot of, many type of LMSs, LMS. As we are having our own LMS into the Brain Vision, so we can include other contents also, because that ours is the own LMS. And many colleges and many companies are also having the LMS, but maybe that the second party or third party also there. So at the time we don't have any access for the API keys. No, ma'am, without we can't access, right? Everything we have to log in. The tools, every platform we have to log in must and should. No problem, ma'am. These all are verified tools which we verified from our side personally, our technical side and everything. Jyoti, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for asking the questions, ma'am. Thank you. And this is about the booklet generator. And if you want to explore more tools, just click on the Khan Academy again, and you can see this. And here I'm going to be show you that another one, the lesson plan. Like this, we have a lot of tools, but I'm just exploring one or two. Remaining we can explore simply. Okay, because in this 1.5 hour, I need to complete many things. So as I'm completing as much as possible. Describe the topic. So first we have to describe the topic. What topic that we are going to be discuss with your students tomorrow? Example, which topic, ma'am? Can I get, ma'am and sirs, can I get any topic into the chat box? Pallavi ma'am, maybe we can't restrict, but we can share with our students only. If other people will access also, that won't be create thing. Cryptography. Thank you, Jyoti ma'am. I'm taking the topic. Yeah, that's free only. So for all of these free things is free. But if you want to go for more things, maybe it will be take something. Some price also there, ma'am. Computers and theory. So what is cryptography? So this is the topic that I'm selecting here. Describe the topic. What is cryptography? Okay. And format. So what do you want? 5 parts. Objectives, introductions, instructions, practice, and assessments. Otherwise, 4 parts. Warm-up, classroom activities, lesson synthesis, cool down. Otherwise, 5E. Engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Inquiry-based, student-driven questioning, investigation, and discovery mode. UDL mode, universal design for learning, accommodate diverse learners. So these all are the formats, which methods that we can teach to the students to attractively. So we are also using sometimes these things. So in these methods, the learning things will be showcased. This one, stock market also given. Okay, ma'am, we can see that, sir. So as of now, I'm selecting the first one, 5 parts: objectives, introduction, instruction, practice, and assessments. All of this has to be come into this, and high detailed. Which level that you want to be come to the details? Level of details, high detail or outline. If you want simply outline, you can just click on the simply outline.
Slides,
The-
sir.
Oh,
It is
oh,
booklet. You are explaining about booklet, sir.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Sorry. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So Khan Academy, and again I'm coming to again to the same tool, Khan Academy, and as well as come to this lesson plan. You can see this lesson plan tool here. And in this lesson plan tool, again here I'm writing that cryptography and selecting that what is cryptography or public key cryptography. What is it? Encryption and public keys. So here I'm writing that what is cryptography. And here you can see that 5 parts: objectives, introductions, instruction, practice, and assessments, warm-up, classroom activities, lesson synthesis, cool down, like this. So as we discussed this one. So here I'm selecting the 5 part. Or also we have 4 part. Also we have 5E, engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Also we have inquiry-based, student-driven questioning, investigation, and discovery. UDL, universal design learning, and accommodate diverse learners. So I'm selecting the first one first. We'll see. Based on the results, we can change it. We can change again. Okay. And here you can see that level of details. What level of details would you like? High detail or just outline? Which one that we want to clear with the students? So I'm selecting the high detailed. Okay, and clicking on the start. So on the cryptography, the highly detailed, the lesson plan is came now. So how we have to engage entire the session with the students. You can see this entire things that class starting to ending, the things, material, everything that is getting provided. And you can see that some resources links also that are giving that, and hints how we have to teach everything that is showcasing us. So lesson plan, what is cryptography? This tool needs to explain the excellent double check Canvigo. So they are giving the caution, please double check again accuracy, because if you are more than the standards, just double check if it is given that your standards learning or not. So learning objectives, what you want to do with the students. So learning activities, warm up. So what we have to do first. So Alice want to send a Bob a secret message, but you might get intercept it. Alice and Bob agree on a secret code before they split up. Okay. So like this, what we have to do, ask students, what do you notice? What do you wonder? Give 1 minute for silent thinking, then 1 minute for partner discussions. Like this, the lesson plan, how we have to engage students, how we have to teach them with the activities. So like in this model also, it will be help us to actually more than this tool we are doing in every day. But still, sometimes if you get any new topic, if you get any new challenge in the classroom, definitely we can use this, and it's giving 80% of accuracy details. You can see this, and again the direct instructions, what is that and everything, that thing, and materials, guided practices, so what they have to practice. Okay, so independent practices, exit tickets, so how they had to do that, and questions for the students. Okay, teacher resources, so what we need to check and what we have to do. Advanced learn for the advanced learners, which are the challenges that we are facing, everything that we can see into this. Okay, so like this, in this lesson plan we can plan according to that. Now I'm just changing that into a 5G base. Okay, we'll see how it will be there, the difference between the part to part. You can see this in the 5E method of learning, I mean lesson planning. We are seeing that engage first, how we have to engage, and then how we have to explore with the students, and the third, how we have to explain to the students, and fourth one, how we have to elaborate it, and finally how we have to evaluate the students on these topics. Okay, you can simply this is the process. Just first we have to engage the students, and in which method we have to engage, that was given clearly. And next we have to explore the topic, and how we have to explore the topic, it was given also with the questions, and we have to explain that again, so that is also given into this. So how we have to explain and elaborate, how we have to elaborate that same topic also, that they given, and also how we have to evaluate, elaborate and evaluate. So like this lesson planning also we can do in this Khan Academy. So I don't want to explore more tools, because we in this short period we are having some other tools also. Okay, so you can see this in this, we are having the recommended assignments also. So if you given the topic, this will be generate automatical assignments also, and simply you can download that assignment, and you can give to the students, and discussion prompts also. And one more, the question generator. So if you want to give an assignment with the questions level, which level that you have, so college level or something. Okay, how many questions that you want to, it is giving minimum 10, 1 to 10 only. So after that, if you want to generate more on each topic, if you want to, I mean, you have to create more again. Okay, and same as cryptography, you said that I'm just giving the cryptography only. On the cryptography topic, 10 questions, you can see this, the 10 questions will appear here. The answer keys also come simply within fraction of seconds, that you are getting the questions and also answers. And if you want to modify this one, you just modify, and simply you can export here. You can see this Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Google Drive link, Microsoft OneDrive, and Microsoft Google Forms also, save to Forms. So I'm saving it as the Word file, because if I have any doubts later, I can simply modify this one easily. Okay, like this we can download the document also. So in these questions, I can modify the names, I can modify the logos and everything. If you want to change, you can change here also. If you want to make it as a paragraph heading or something, you can do this, and you can edit, and after that also you can download this one. Okay, and if you want to share direct notes with your students, simply you can share from here and copy the link, and you can share with anyone. So like this, we can use this Khan Academy for our daily class routines, like letter of recommendation. If you want to provide the letter of recommendation for your students, simply you can open this one, enter the student name and everything, and the thing, the letter will be generated. Simply you can export as how we are showing that. Okay, like this, many tools that you can utilize over here. So smart goal writer, Rubik generator, report card comments. Okay, real world context generator, make it relevant in the sense. So link lesson content to students' lives and interest to boost engagement. Hope you will understood. So if you want to convey any topic with your students, if you want to convey any topics with your students with their daily lives connecting, okay, so then they will listen more, right? So if you want to do like that, if you don't have any idea sometime, simply you can write your learning objective, what you have to do that. Okay, what you want to do that, and class profile. So whether it is 6th class students, the BTech students, the degree students, the BTech 30 students, just write that is. And based on this both, based on this people mindset, if you give it 6th class, that will be given the 6th class mode. If you given the BTech people, that scenario will give the BTech people mindset for the matching. Okay. There is no specific tool, ma'am. From here to we can generate the tool quizzes and all. But still, if you want that, I can show you the process, ma'am. Definitely. Okay. Now I'm going to start the process also. So as we are already having many AI tools, and we all know the ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, like this, many of the AI tools that we know right already. So first, can we go? This is for your academics. This is for your college. So now our faculties has to grow in their life. So they have to, maybe every faculty, many of the faculties are there in their uh, like research paper presentations and research and those things, plagiarism issues and like paper this registrations, everything. So in these, we are facing a lot of challenges every day. So for these things, we plan some AI tools also. The first tool is, we already know that, Chat GPT. Okay, I'm starting with the Chat GPT. Okay, so don't get it bored. Chat GPT. We all know Chat GPT, but we don't know one thing, that how we can use easily into this. Yes, tools to create any specific assessment students. Definitely, sir. I'll tell you. We'll see, sir. Definitely. In my list, maybe that is also there. I'll tell you, sir. Please wait for some time. Definitely, we'll reach out to it. So, example, right now, I need to write a letter. I'm just going with a simple, funny way right now. Please check it. So, in the Chat GPT, we know already how we have to get the answers. So, before the Chat GPT entering this prompt, we all know prompt engineering and prompt. Prompt is called what we are giving here and getting the output. So the input is called prompt. Here what we are typing here, this input is called prompt to get the required output or else results. How this result is coming? By giving these words, the inbuilt of this ChatGPT model, the AI model is generating the required output. So that model training is called prompt engineering generally. Okay, so how we can analyze it, how we can do that? Right now I'm just writing a small leave letter. Okay, so today we are maybe our students, they are writing letter to us. Example, now I'm simply need a leave letter. I'm just writing here like this, need a leave letter. So you can see this, dear sir, by ma'am, requesting for leave, medical, department, college by organization, mobile number. But if you want to tell me reason, dates, company by college name, your designation, and I'll customize it perfectly. Exactly right. So first we have to customize all of these things. So if you given these things, okay, if we given these things, simply it can give that results also. So I'm giving that fever, date from 27 to 29 November 2025. Okay, company by organization. I'm giving that college name, XYZ College of Engineering. Designation student. I'm the student. Okay, I'm just writing as student. Okay, so see. So simply you can see that. So suffering with the fever, unable to come to the kindly come to this one. Like this it was given, and I will attend the classes 30th November. So this was a simple and clear format. So no, I don't want like this. I want to make it more emotional. Okay, write to HOD. I'm just giving the clarity to write the HOD with more emotional. So I'm adding a word here, just remember it. Two words, sorry. First one is writing to HOD. Second one is with more emotional. Okay. So now you can read this letter with due respect, I would like to inform that inform you that I'm currently suffering from a high fever, due to which I'm feeling extremely weak and unable to attend classes. I sincerely request you to kindly grant me leave from 27th so on so something. I truly value my academics and will make sure to cover all missed lessons and assessments immediately after returning. So like this, it is writing completely emotional letter. So maybe if we can see, maybe definitely we can give the leave to them, right? So now simply I just want to change it with funny way. Write in complete funny. Emergency leave. My body has unexpectedly entered sleep mode. I hope you are having a healthy and energetic day. Unlike me, unfortunately, I have been attacked by a sudden fever, which has tuned me into a low battery human. Despite multiple attempts, restarting did not work. Even control auto delete failed. Okay, so like this, it was written in some funny way. Am I right? So here, what is happening? Just based on our inputs, the complete letter is getting be changed. So now we have to understood the input, the words, what we are giving into this is will create more effectiveness. So we have to get the spoon feed first. So now in this way, if you have any challenges by research papers and all, so simply no, you don't know anything like how you have to research, how you have to give the paper presentations and all, simply you can write generate best topics for write a research paper on research paper for next no need to do that, next research paper. Okay, not existed now. So I'm just writing that is, so generate best topics for generate best topics. I'm saying that not list out. If you mention the list here, it will give the already existed ones. If you write generate best topics, okay, so it will generate the new topics. And for write a research paper, not existed now. So which is not existed, that I just want to write here. So the training topic is AI, that was giving in the AI and emerging technologies, emotion driven AI system that adjust decision based and cultural empathy models, autonomous AI CEOs, decision making framework for future companies, AI hallucination prevention, algorithms inspired by human cognitive therapy. Like this, it was generated on different topics, different scenario based topics also, and different categories. Okay, so like this, first we can choose some topics. Otherwise, we have already one more the topics generator, as we already know that semantic scholars. Okay, semantic scholar. So in this semanticscholar.org, simply we can find some A topics. Example, here I found some topic. Okay, so I just want to write on the artificial intelligence and emerging tech, otherwise education, society behavior, business, marketing and economic. Okay, like this. Otherwise, if you have any with the particular topics that you can select and copy and you can paste over there also. So I'm just copying this category and pasting over here right now and search. You can see that the many topics will come appear here. See this, emerging artificial applications, metaverse, IoT, cyber security, like this. So these are the research paper topics that you are, which you can see this. And if you have any interest on this topic, just click on that, and you can also download the topic PDF. Just click on the PDF and you can see this PDF regarding that. And you can also copy the abstract or some other topics into that, and you can utilize into that, and you can also work on it. Okay. So maybe, and you will also get some good idea about it also. So now from ChatGPT, I was taking this topic. Okay. The first topic, I'm just taking that emotion driven AI system that adjust based on cultural empathy models. Okay. I'm just taking this topic for my research paper, and I'm using the perplexity. Okay. Maybe many people know the perplexity, right? And now I'm going to be sure that perplexity. Okay. Perplexity. Do we know the perplexity is the best tool for research in the medium stage? Okay. This can give very good results, really. So as we have the I'm just pasting this one here. Emotional driven AI system that adjusts decisions based on cultural empathy models. Okay. So for what I'm doing that. Okay. For research paper. For research paper. Simply I'm just writing that. So it was reviewed at 20 resources. So you can see that simply. If you want the resources also, you can just click here and which resources they checked, which websites that was studied, everything that you can see this. Okay. But you won't get like these things in ChatGPT. And you can see this. The entire topic was came here. Why cultural matters and emotion AI, explanation architecture models. Okay, research directions for your paper. Okay. And if you want more, cultural compare empathy models using the emotion driven AI systems related models. If you want this, just simply click on it. Those will be also generates. Like this. The single click, everything is getting be generated. Okay. And yeah, understood. Here we have a main issue is called plagiarism. Yes, the plagiarism is the most effective thing in our research paper. So how we can reduce this plagiarism? Okay. So to check plagiarisms, we have some tools called qtext.com. Qtext plagiarism checker. Also, you can write it. It also comes in the qtext.com. This qtext.com plagiarism checker. Okay, you can able to see this the qcheck.com plagiarism checker option, and here you can write your topic and you can check up to 500 words for free. Okay, in this plagiarism checker, you can use it for free of 500 words only. After that, you have to log in, or else you have to pay for the pricings also. So if you are serious about it on your paper publishing, this is the best tool that you can simply took for monthly. For 1 month, like 14 something is there. Simply you can $14 as $15. Simply you can get it, and it will be what actually. So deep search plagiarism checking and AI content detection, AI tutor me, and including 1 lakh words actually. Bulk file uploads. You can upload 20 files at a time because like I'll show you how we have to upload the files and how we can use that is. Google Drive, Microsoft, everything we can connect. And Grammarly and spelling checking also it will be connect automatically, and everything in free. Okay. So the just difference is here to here, the remark tool, and as well as here we can upload the 100 files, and it is a 2 lakh words. So this one is better actually. But I'm just starting with the free option, and I'm just signing up here. So copywriter, professional, student, teacher. I'm writing as a teacher, and email ID, like I'm just writing my email, and then Swami again at gmail.com. I was given my mail ID and password, as well as I'm just creating my account right now. Maybe this email ID already there, so it is showing that it's already available. So I'm just logging with this account. So it was signed up. You can see this. Check plagiarism for 449 words left. Already 50 words I used previously. Check AI, 250 words left. Check plagiarism and AI both. So now, if you have a topic in this perplexity, okay, emotion driven this thing, and I'm just core concept, I'm just copying this one. Okay, for example, this topic is having any plagiarisms, I want to just check. Okay, this is the 47 words, this is consuming. If you have more content, just paste more content also. Okay, so it is consuming 154 words like this. Maybe one concept you can simply check into this. So if you want to check the plagiarism, click on just plagiarism check, or else check plagiarism and AI both, just click on this one. If you want any one only, you can click on this. Otherwise, if you want to check both, just click here. It will take some time and it will give the detailed report, the plagiarisms and AI matches. Okay, and it will automatically make it solve. Okay, so here you can see that emotion driven AI system is, so here you can see this. So 100% plagiarism match. So from which site? Axie.org. So same content mostly there in the Axie.org. Which content is there? You can see this. These highlighted words, the red color words are completely matched with the particular site called axie.org. Okay, so simply you can replace this text with another text. Okay, like this. So if you change any other things simply, okay, mostly that can be vary automatically. So the things which they given over there, which they are mentioning that words and sentences, those sentences we can replace in our main content, and then simply those will not be comes under plagiarism check. Okay, also AI matches. So 98.11% AI matches. So which things are there? Emotional driven one, for research paper one also. These things. So these are the clear one. 97% accuracy. That's all good. Okay. So plagiarism match 63% similar. So we have to remove these things also. Like this, we can check the plagiarism and we can edit that letter words under. So if you want to change this one, the particular highlighted one as denoting as the plagiarism checker, right? So simply you can use the ChatGPT again. This content showing as plagiarism. So please change the content. Simply we can discuss with that. So it will work and it will generate the entire things which is not affected with the things. You can see that here is the fully refreshed plagiarism safe version of your sentence. You can use this sentence right now. Simply. Okay. Like this, you can check plagiarism and you can also simply close the plagiarism, remove the plagiarism, and you can work on it. And next, DL write. So in this way that we can check the plagiarism, and by using this qtext.com, And don't worry about it, respected sirs and madams. So we will share all these things like links and the processes as the material to your registered mail IDs through the madam. Okay. So the next one. So now we are going to be discuss about deep L right. Okay. So we'll see about the deep L right. Anybody heard about deep L right? Anybody heard about it? So is there a tool which generate the mathematical equations based on the given context for the research work? We'll try it, Pallavi ma'am. Definitely. No, Ravindra Naik sir said no. Okay. Okay, sir. So we'll see it now. Deep L right.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, please. Yes, please, ma'am. Okay. So deep L right is an also a extension. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Rajni ma'am. Yes, deep L right. Right now, this deep L right is the Chrome extensions. Can anybody hear about Chrome extensions? Can I get replies in the chat box, please? Respected sirs and madams, please reply in the chat box. If you didn't heard about it, we'll discuss in. Yes, you are listened. Okay, great. You know already about Chrome extensions, right, ma'am? Some people didn't know that. Kulakarni garu, great, sir. Thank you. Some people know already. Yes. So as some people already know, some people don't know. Simply, I'm saying that as we are downloading applications in the Android with the Play Store, as we are downloading applications in the iPhones in the App Store, like iOS Store, in the same method, if you want some applications for your browser, okay, like example, I want a PDF viewer for my browser. I want an ChatGPT extension for my browser. I want an grammar correction assistance for my browser. So at the moment, what I can do, I can simply use this tool. I can simply use this Chrome Web Store. Simply we can search as Chrome extensions or Chrome Web Store. Anything is fine. Those will comes under the single one. Extensions for browser also. So Chrome Web Store. So this is the web store where we can get all like this, like Google Translator, Photoshop Editor, Grammarly, PDF Viewer, Sweeper, many things. For research work, kindly share how to solve mathematical problems. Definitely, ma'am. I'll give the update on this, ma'am. Definitely. So 2FA authenticator, many things are there. You can use this for and you can check like example mails. If you sent mails to some people, okay. If you install this one mail tracker, as I'm already installed this one, I'm not installing again. Simply you should click on this. Here you will get add to Chrome option. If you click on that add to Chrome option, this will be add to your Chrome. And when you are using a Chrome, okay, when you're using the same email ID to that Chrome, you can check like WhatsApp whether they got like this. If they seen, then you will get 2 green ticks in your email. And also you can see that read 7 minutes ago. First read 1 minute after you sent it. Like this updates also you can get it. Okay. By using this Chrome extensions. And here I'm using that Deep L write, translate and write with AI, add to Chrome. I'm just opening this one, add extension. I'm adding this extension also. Deep L write. And also Deep L write, we have website also, Deep L write. Sorry, not DeepSeek, Deep L write. Okay, so this DeepL write, why we can use this, how we can use this, and which purpose this DeepL write will be. Okay, we can see it right now. You can also simply log in into this DeepL write. Maybe we need to sign up first again. So it's login simply. Okay. So now I'm in the free trial. So in this free trial, we can use for some days or some limitations. Okay. And after that, we need to pay for this. And DPL write we are using for many reasons. Actually, simply you can see this the top things. Translate text 100+ languages. Translate files, PDF, doc, PPTs. DPL write AI powered edits also. Example. Now I'm clicking on the translate text simply. Okay. Here you can see that. And you have a research paper here. You have a research paper and you have some content, good content, and a lot of content that you have already here. So I'm just copying this content, first of all, up to this end of the copying and coming to the DeepL write. And I'm just simply pasting over here. Okay. And this language is detected as English. And here, if you want to write it into German language, simply you can choose the language. So this was converted into German language. If you don't want to operate in the German language, you want to submit for another country in their country mode. Okay, Japanese or any Spanish, French, English, Britain English. Okay, Latin America models, Chinese. So 100+ languages that you have over here, other countries one. Okay, if you want to write Gujarati also, and some people, some things are some languages are premium, some languages are free here also. Okay, and so here I'm just want to write this into Japanese language. You can see this entire the document was converted into the Japanese language, and simply you can copy and paste this into another document to utilize and to create this paper into the Japanese language also. You can release the Japanese model also. Okay, and if you have the translate files, no, you don't have any text, you have directly files. Example, maybe you have some other documents. The document the completely need to change into another language. So Japanese I was selected, detect the language here, and I'm selecting a document from my computer. Okay, so as I have already the question bank previously I was taken, so I'm just selecting that. Okay, this was open, right? Translate into Japanese. I'm just clicking on this. It is getting uploaded. We'll see what result we will get here. So we don't need to translate from the Google. We don't need to copy the thing. We don't need to paste into another document. We don't need to do that. Simply, I'm just uploading over here and simply it is getting downloaded. You can see that the top one, it's already downloaded. You can just click on that and you can able to see that. You can see it. Those questions and answers all are converted into maximum 95%, I mean 98%, I think so. Completely converted into the Japanese language. Mostly the grammar mistakes will not be happening to this. Okay, like this we can translate into any language. And if you want to DeepL write all AI powered edits. Okay, example, type or paste the text to see ideas for improvement. So you have to write a context. You have to write a lesson, or you have to write a passage. Okay, so you need some good ideas also into this. So I'm just taking that topic name over here. I'm not taking the complete thing. I'm just taking the topic name over here. Okay, I'm just pasting the topic name and you can see this. emotion-driven AI system adjust decision-based and cultural empathy models. The alternative things that they're giving that decision made by AI systems are influenced by cultural empathy models driven by emotional responses. Emotion-driven AI systems adjust decisions. They do so based on cultural empathy models. Like this, it will be suggest. If it is not good, just give it to low. Okay. I'll just give it high. You can listen also.
Emotion-driven AI systems adjust decisions based on cultural empathy models.
Like this, you can change your paragraph, text, the way of saying also. Example, I'm taking a lot of content over here. This complete passage I'm just taking here and I'm pasting over here. You can see this. The alternative one, okay, the deep L writing is giving that changes, like how you can modify that into the another version. Okay, and if you click on this editing tools, correct automatically. In this, the grammar mistakes and many things will be correct automatically. Okay, otherwise, and show changes. And what are the if you click on the show changes, that will show the changes also. What are the changes that you want to that was happened in this content to this content, and why they removed those things. Okay, like this, you can rewrite your content, rewrite your text for enhance your words. And if you have a speech, if you have a sharing any topic also, simply you can use this like this. Okay, and you can have this as we just clicked on this Chrome extension. Okay, this Chrome extension, this was came here, and this is showing the to login actually. So it was added into this also. So you need to click on next, and try for free. Just click on the trying for free. Right? It is showing billing handle, so no need to use these all the things. So just close it now, no problem. It was already added to our Chrome extension box. Okay, so it was already added, right? So not an issue. So how you can utilize this DeepL, right? Example, you are working on a document. Okay. And how many of you know simply we can use our Gmail account without Microsoft Office account? You can see this in your Google account. Simply tap on this 9 dots and you can able to see that all the things, Google Calendar, Maps, Google Search, news also you can see into this international news also, meeting, videos also you can edit, and sheets, slides, documents. So sheets, slides, document, especially like as your Excel sheet, Word and PowerPoint. If you want any Excel sheet and Excel creations and all, everything for the collaborations and all, you can utilize like this. So simply you can click on the tab option and all the things that what you have in your Microsoft Office also, you will have all the things over here. Okay, and simply you can do all the equations, everything, and also you can collaborate with your co-faculty also to edit this Excel sheet. Example test I'm just giving here, and if I share with any other people, maybe they can also see the same Excel sheet. If I'm making any changes over there, they can also see the same changes. If they can also edit, and I can also see this into this, but single Excel sheet from the different places also we can edit in the online. Okay, like this Word also. Okay, so now you can see this here I'm pasting that Word content and copying this one. I'm pasting over here. So here you can see that the refine option first. From where the refine option is coming, that is from the, you can able to see this logo that's coming from this Qt, deep L right extension. The refine is coming now. If you click on the refine, it will automatically ask you the rephrase, shorten, elaborate, more formal. How you have to write? It is asking actually. So refresh. It was refreshed. If you want to insert the actual one, refine again, or else shorten, or else if you want to insert it, simply click on insert. Like this, it will be insert automatically. So you don't need to write more, rewrite more. You don't need to copy paste again. You don't need to go for any other tool. Okay, if you are writing something in this here, it will automatically ask you the refine option. If it is the good content, it will be automatically ask you as the refine option. Otherwise, you can also click on this and it will be accessible like this. If you click on this shorten, if I'm making it short, clicking on the shorten, it will become the some shorten. If you click on this shorten, it will becomes like this. And remaining to the previous one, you can remove. Okay, like this, we can use that DL write tool also. Okay, and next I'm coming to the scribe. Scribe. Did anyone faced something like whenever you are going to be give that instruction to the students, like how you have to log in, how they have to do this assignment in the LMS, and how and what are the instructions they have to follow in the mail. So how that guidance is very difficult, right? In online mode, like how I mean, after like example, first they have to click here, next they have to click here, next they have to see this one, next they have to follow this one, like this. Did anyone face these things? Respected sirs and madams, can I get in the chat box? Like whenever you're conveying students, like do this one, like write this one. After that, tap on this. Like you need to sign up like this. Whenever you are explaining these steps, did anyone faced? Mostly, many people are they're suffering for these things. So scribe is called the step-by-step guidance one. We have LMS. We will communicate. Yeah. So in LMS, you will be communicate, right, Jyoti ma'am. So when if students don't know how to access that LMS, how we can convey them simply how they have to access it. So you are sending some mails to the student to join in that use that LMS, but they don't know how to join, how I mean how they have to access, which I mean, what are the links they have to click. These guidance, the step by step process that you have to provide. So what we have to do? Maybe many people will face it. Not only the LMS, in many things scenarios. Okay, so scribe is the tool which can be provide the step by step instruction simply to the students. Scribe AI. I'm just searching a Scribe AI. You can see this, the logo, scribe.com, Scribe AI, Scribe Smarter Document Software powered by AI. So you can see this Scribe Brilliant Efficient powered by AI. So we can also have that extension into this. Coming to this extension Chrome Store. Okay, here I'm searching for the scribe, SCRIBE, scribe. Okay, it's already there into my extensions. So simply I can utilize this one now. So first I need to click on this extension box. You can able to see this. This is called extension box. This extension box is called, I mean, this extension box will store all our extensions which we will add into our Chrome. Like example, I was added Grammarly, I was added DPL, I was added Scribe also, WAPI free, Vapalizer, many things I was added, no email tracker also, like this. So now I'm just clicking on this scribe.com. Okay. It is showing that sign into Scribe. Okay, we'll sign into that because the sign in is required for every tool, right? So I'm using again my mail ID to log into this. Yeah. So now the capturing was started. Okay. So this was right, and now I'm explaining the class, right? So what are the things that I have to click? What are the things that I have to do that? Okay. So example, I just want to explain how to log in the Scribe. Okay. Yes. So here first I need to give the sign up button. I need to try the Scribe free. So these are the instructions I need to give to your students. So start capture. Okay. First you need to click on the start capturing. Now browsing getting caption. If I'm just clicking on this get started option. Okay. You can see that scribe.com was recorded and the screenshot was denoted. And next start capture. This was came. Okay. If you want to invite the people, you need to click on the invite. You can see that the second capture was done, and where I have to click that is showing already, and I have to enter this email ID. You can see that I have to enter the email ID again. You can see that, and I can click on the send invitation option. You can see that all the screenshots are automatically getting recorded, and the topping points where we have to tap, what we have to tap, everything that is getting be generated. So now the capturing was completed. I'm just clicking on capturing completed. We no need to do anything, just need to install the Scribe and just do our process right now after starting that. Now you can see that. So you can see this here, navigate to Scribe first. They're given a link already. Okay, if you click on this link, they will be related to the link, and this is the link, and you can able to see that what they have to do. They have to click on the get started option. They given a mark already. Okay, after that what they have to do, they click on the invite option that they given the mark already. After that you need to enter the email ID. They given the screenshot and mark, second mail ID, third mail ID, and after that click on the send invites. Like this, in the six screenshots, that all the process was recorded, simply recorded as the screenshots on PDF. If you want to share the things with your students, simply click on the share and or else copy the link and share with anyone. By seeing this link, they can able to understand how to log in the Scribe now. Okay, like this, not only the login option, if you are explaining any other things, your lesson, your any portal, any other things in the future, so you don't need to screenshot, you don't need to take a screenshot, you don't need to give the example. Maybe now we are conducting an FDP, right? Like this programs you will be conducting in your college. How they have to register for their FDP, how they have to, maybe your friend don't know, your sub colleagues don't know that how you have to log in. So simply you can also help as in this techie world, we can also help to them, right? So simply you can open that registration link example or some other things. Maybe your students don't know how to attend that Smart India hackathons. Okay, Smart India hackathon. They don't know how to log in into this. Again, I'm just clicking on the Scribe. Okay, start capturing. Now the browser is getting captured. I'm coming to the new tab. Okay, first I'm just searching for Smart India Hackathon. Okay, the Smart India Hackathon site was created, and clicking on it, Smart India Hackathon. Okay, you can see this screenshot, and after that, how I have to log in into this, what I have to check in this. Okay, MSL SH login, Smart India Hackathon login. Click on the Smart India Hackathon login. If I have any password and all, I have to give that password and all. Now the sign up is closed because the Smart India Hackathon is already started. Okay, and after that, click on the submit. Okay, like this, I can create anything. Okay. So now you can see this Smart India Hackathon workflow, SH workflow, simply where I have to log in, what I have to click after this opening into the site, what I have to do, everything that was open. So like this, we can use the Scribe also. Okay, and next one. So as we are running the time, I'm moving faster. Respected sirs and madams, if you have any doubt, please let me in the chat box. Because here we have to learn each other. Please show it with another tool access with the scribe, sir. Jyoti ma'am, is it fine, or else do I need to do any other thing? I think I showed with the Smart India Hackathon. Is it fine? Tool for video. Show it. Tool for video, na ma'am, or else like this screenshot. Okay, ma'am, can you elaborate it clearly? What we want exactly? Okay, video recording access, ma'am. It is very simple, ma'am. I'll show you a small trick, ma'am. We don't require any tool for video recording access in your laptop. You don't need any recording tool. Simply, right now, I'm saying giving the class right here. So in this lecture also, I don't want to utilize Zoom recording. If I want to record this complete session, I don't have anything. Simply, we have a small shortcut call. Maybe in many people's, laptop. I'll show you with my camera. Mostly that will be blurry. Sorry, ma'am, that's getting blurry. Sorry for that. Okay, understood. Just a moment. Now maybe we can try for that. Yeah. So many people's laptop having this screenshot option. Maybe you can see this screenshot option. If I click on this screenshot option, my screen able to showcase these things. My screen able to showcase these things. Here, simply I can click on that. Okay. Here, simply I can click on that in the video option, and I can select that entire screen. Then I need to just click on the start option. Ma'am and sirs, is it shown? Is it shown you? Oh, great, ma'am. So simply like this, we can record entire screen also. Just you're showing slides using scribe. I need video like it. Like this, ma'am. If you want video, simply we can, now the video is getting recorded. You can see this one also. So now I'm stopping this one. So entire video was recorded. What we are doing in this Chrome exactly. So like this, we can use that simply shortcut. And it's Windows H also. Windows R. Or else I'm just giving a shortcut. Windows or command. If your Windows plus mobile is also we are having number shift SHIF shift plus R. If you use this shortcut Windows plus shift plus R in any laptop, if you don't have any that button, the recorded screenshot button, simply use this Windows plus shift plus R. Windows shift plus R. Simply it will shows that options there. You can select that record option, and you can select that point where what we have to record. And after that, if you click on that start option, if you have the mic option also, if you don't want to unmute yourself, so share audio also, the audio also you can enable, and you can talk into this video, and you can record entire the screen. Okay, like this also we can do that, ma'am. Thank you. Then Qtext is done and Scribe is done. Now coming for the beautiful two more tools and the main things which you are asking us as the main issue for us. Yes. Now Grammarly is that, yeah. We can speak about the Grammarly. How many of you know about this Grammarly? Respected sirs and madams, how many of you know about this Grammarly? Yeah, many people are already know this Grammarly. So yeah, I need to just skip it. I think so. Oh, great. Thanks a lot, mom. Then next, Bolt. How many of you know about the Bolt.new? Bolt.new. How many of you know about Bolt.new? Pallavi ma'am given yes. No, Jyoti ma'am don't know. Many remaining, sir, madams. So by using this Bolt.new, yeah, many people don't know this Bolt.new. Nowadays, students are more faster than us. Yeah, simply we can also build websites, very beautiful websites within fraction of minutes, within fraction of seconds and minutes. Simply we can build very beautiful website with the fully functionalities. Okay, first we have to simply sign in with this, and if you have the GitHub account, that would be more better. Otherwise, simply you can sign up with your mail ID. So I'm getting sign up in this. Please wait for 1 minute. So I'm using my GitHub account. So mostly we all know that GitHub accounts and all, right? So if you don't have any GitHub account, simply you can create the GitHub account also. So through this GitHub account, it will be sign up easily. Otherwise, you can first sign up into this and later you have to log in through the Gmail account also. As I'm already having the account, it won't be come again to with the same account. So I'm just again logging with the same. Yes, it's a having limited number of tokens only, ma'am. Pallavi ma'am. Exactly, great. I think you used it, ma'am. Great already. Nice. Happy to hear that, ma'am. So, but if you take in the premium or else the basic level of website, definitely it is the beautiful one. Definitely, ma'am. Anita, ma'am, actually we are having almost 100 plus AI tools for the research purpose, daily using purpose, and content creation, photo generation, image generation, audio generation, video generation. Like that, free AI tools, many tools we have listed already. I will share you this through the ma'am and all. Okay. So here I'm writing that generate a website for college tech fest. Okay, like this I can write, but the many people is doing the mistake is same. Okay, so don't use like this. Go for the ChatGPT first, because ChatGPT. Many people are saying the ChatGPT, but still the ChatGPT is very good for many things. Like it is very useful for the content things. Now I'm simply clicking on the ChatGPT and taking the new thing. Here I'm not writing this one. Website for college tech fest. So generate using bolt.new. I'm just mentioning that. You can observe it. Here I'm mentioning that we are building a website for college tech fest. So generate good prompt to build using bolt.new with all functionalities like student registration and all pest events. Okay, sorry for that. All fest events. So I'm just mentioning that here. And the ChatGPT is going to be generate the complete prompt for that complete website. We don't need to write the all the things. So this content we can involve into that board.new. First, in this generation, we need to we need to empathize the tools first. So which tool is better? Which tool is doing that in which one? Like this. Okay, so in case of the ChatGPT, the ChatGPT is giving best prompts, best content generator. Okay, ChatGPT is the best content generator, but bold.new is not content generator. Bold.new is the website generator. The ChatGPT will not build beautiful website. ChatGPT will build the basic level of websites. Okay, so as we already having that the previous words, like the work, the horse work has to do the horse, the donkey work has to do the donkey, like that. So we have to use this AI tools for the which purpose tool is for that particular purpose only. Now I'm taking the content from the ChatGPT. You can see this prompt. I'm taking from the ChatGPT. You can see this how beautifully that was given. Tech stacks, framework, stack managements, global fully responsive mobile version. Okay, home page. What should be there in the home page? Everything. And same thing I'm pasting into this and clicking on the build now option. And as we are running the time, we have one last two tools. Please wait for 5 minutes, ma'am. Answers. The last and final, the best tools for your PPTs. I'm going to be discuss about those main things for your PPTs after this website builder. It will take some time, but it will build beautiful websites. Definitely, Ravindra Naik, sir, I'll share you that. Definitely, sir. Thank you, Kulkarni, sir, but still we have the session, so please wait for 5 minutes. Understood, this is the dinner time for everyone, and you all are tired in the academics as today, and but still, yeah. So in here, it is already getting generating. In between, we will start this PPT tools also. The further PPT, how many of you know Gamma AI? If you know already, please yes in the chat box. Please say yes in the chat box. Otherwise, no, please. Yeah, many people know the Gamma, but how many of you know presentations.ai? Presentations.ai. How many people know the presentations.ai? Yeah, many people don't know the presentations.ai. Some people don't know. Sumit Singh sir know that presentations.ai. Great, sir, really. So as we already know the gamma.ai. So if you check in the chart, if you check in that any other chat GPT and all, the difference between gamma.ai and presentations.ai, in the gamma.ai, maybe we can generate lot of slides, but with good content also. But that's those are not that much beautiful. But in the presentations.ai, you can generate very beautiful PPTs simply. Okay, presentations.ai, simply you can generate beautiful presentations. Here the website is getting generating, but still we can see this. So I'm continuing with my account also, with the same account. And as that internet is getting low, I'm just closing all those things. So the app.presentations.ai that was open. Here we need to paste a simple line, what we need exactly. Example, paste outline, import a file or link, write a prompt. If you have already a prompt, you can just write here. If you have just outline, just click here. Okay, I have a small outline. What is that? FDP on, or else the any other things what we know, the AI for Gen G students. I for Gen Z students. I have a good, I have a different topic here. Yeah, I for Gen Z students. I'm just giving it as the outline for the chat GPT. I mean, this presentation chat. If you click on this, continue. How many slides that you want? So I'm giving that the 15 slides are required and giving them the continue. High school Gen Z students, college and university Gen Z students, education campus tech clubs. So I'm using that college and university Gen Z students and making on the continue option. Conversational, inspirational, practice. I'm giving that the conversational. Okay, or else inspirational, I'm giving that. Continue. So which type of design that you want? That's asking that. So I'm selecting this one or selecting this one. You can see this, that how the model, how it is look like. Okay, I'm selecting this one and clicking here. So the presentation is getting analyzing. As I was already used with this one, so I can show you the previous credits also. See here, I was generated the previous this one. I'm just playing this one now. You can simply able to see this. These animations, I didn't done that. That automatically this thing was done and that automatically written my name also. If you check this animation and that one by one text processes UI UX design about it. Okay. And the background designs, the background moving, the animations, photo animations, the automatic, the icons, the text, everything. I didn't done anything. Simply that is giving automatically. You can see this. How beautiful it is giving that. Like this, we can build beautiful and very beautiful presentations through this presentations.ai. It will give free 400 credits initially. Maybe you can build 4 to 5 the best PPTs with a single account. No problem. If you have any emergency meeting, if you want to give any good and beautiful presentations in the conference and all something, okay, so you can just simply click on use this tool for 1 or 2 times, or you will be get good, very good output also. Okay. So, and then the bold.new also done. Think here the start prompting. Okay. Sorry, dear server ma'am. Here, I think the limit is over. Sorry to say that. But you can utilize this for the best websites. And I need to check for the chat box. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. So as of now, thank you so much, Jyoti ma'am. Rajni ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am. And Anita ma'am, Sunil sir. Okay. Great. Sharda ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Radhika ma'am and everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for your participation. And I'm very happy to be a part of in this FDP and very grateful to be in this beautiful evening with all of you. And it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to happily, giving explanation to all of these gurus. I'm very proud of it. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks for giving this. Thanks for giving
Thank
this
you, sir.
opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for delivering such an insightful, impactful session on AI tools for research and essential work. So your expertise and practical demonstration shared today have truly opened new perspective for all of us. The way you explained the role of AI tools in enhancing research productivity, accuracy, literature review, data analysis, content creation was truly enlightening. So the session has empowered participants with digital skills that will definitely support their academic research and professional journey, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for a wonderful session. Have a
Thanks
great
a
day,
lot,
sir.
ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so much
sir.
for inviting Rhinovision Solutions India Private Limited.
Sure, sir. Kindly share the link, sir. Participants are asking.
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. I'll share
link.
all this document link to you, ma'am. So please
Yes,
share
sir.
from yours. Thank
Sure,
you so
sir.
much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, participants. Kindly fill the feedback. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm.